Hello vlogsters, welcome back to my channel. Today, I know you haven't seen me in a couple of days, but today is my last full day in Texas. I was going to stay a couple more days through the week, but turns out weather is not going to be my friend. There was a snowstorm in Rolla over the weekend, and I guess Saturday. And it's snowing today, but it's going to be 47. No, it snowed yesterday, but it's going to be 47 degrees today and melt and tomorrow. Or maybe, I don't know. Anyway, all I know is that I tracked the weather. I tracked like the big major cities that I hit on my way up to see what the weather is going to be like. And Thursday, like Friday, it's going to snow again in Raleigh, so I want to be home if I left Thursday, there's going to thunderstorm here, and reported thunderstorms in like Little Rock and just places that I hit along the way. So when I looked all said and done, it's best for me to leave on Tuesday. So that's what we're going to do. I just wanted to give you guys an update on how it's going. I have spent the night at Eden's we had a girls' night on Friday. I really wanted to vlog, but what we ended up doing was she watched the Netflix special with Marie Kondo, and we've talked about her before. She's the organizing lady. It's called Tidying Up, and she's the Japanese method of organizing where you love your stuff, and she got all inspired to to organize her house. So we worked on that. We organized. We played with the baby. She's starting to crawl. She crawled for the first time with Eden, but she only crawled like 2 legfuls. But on Friday, she really let it go. She really started to move. And we made cannoli dip to have for dessert. We made the Puerto Rican corned beef to have for dinner. And we just had a really nice time, just enjoying each other's time. Not that vlogging isn't enjoying time, but it was really just about being in the moment, you know. I had hauled the stuff that I got from Aldi's for the meal, and then it was like 2 minutes. I was like, am I going to put up a 2-minute haul? Because that was so fast. I was trying to get it done before we put it away. I was like, am I going to put up a 2-minute Aldi haul video? I might. But it was a lot of fun, and what I've decided to do, though, is I'm going to sleep there tonight, because she does live, it'll cut about 30 minutes off my trip if I leave from her house, because she's right by the interstate. So I can get on the I-10 and go straight to the 59, and then really be on the road home a lot quicker than if I leave from here. Which is good. So I'll have cut that part of the trip out today. Plus she was gonna come in and say goodbye to us, for them to say goodbye to me, but just if I'm there. Emmy's gonna come over today with the baby, hopefully, if everything goes well, and the boys, and I'll get to say goodbye to them. And of course, the boys are here. I'll say goodbye to Evan before he goes to work, and Eric before I leave. So I'm always sad to go. You know, it's that, you want to be home with your family, but I just wish everybody was there with me. I hate everybody being so far away, but I do love where I live. Just everything about where I live, I love. So the same thing about my family in New York and Las Vegas. I just kind of wish everybody lived by me. But that being said, I'm going to be driving by myself. I'll probably vlog with you guys along the way. There's just been something about, I feel like I told you this in another vlog or back on my main channel. I have done this trip by myself plenty of times, the back and forth. But there has been something in the last, I don't know, I want to say maybe 6 months or a year, where I just haven't been as confident or as comfortable. And I don't really know what it is. Um, in February for the baby shower last year, when I went with Jim, we only got as far as Houston, Missouri, when I felt like I had to take a nap, which is weird. It's very unlike me. I don't know if I just didn't sleep well or if I wasn't sleeping properly. Um, but you know what? I know that that's an option for me. I need to pull over and go to sleep. I can. I also know that um, this trip doesn't have to be done in an overnight, like in a one-day thing. I could stay overnight somewhere if I need to. You know, just those types of things. I One of you all lives in Dallas and wanted me to stop the last 2 times. She's like, I'll make it worth your while. And actually, we were going to stop this trip. We made intentions to stop in Dallas and go a different way, but Jim could no longer come here to help drive back with me. So, because that was his original intention, you know, he can get on a bus. Actually, we found a flight. Oddly enough, Frontier Airlines would fly him here cheaper than it would be for him to take the bus. Taking the Greyhound into Lambert Airport in St. Louis and the plane here would be cheaper than him taking the bus here. Plus, of course, it wouldn't be 24 hours or 23 hours. So that's also a bonus. Anyhow, I'm sorry it's so dark. Just like the sun hasn't come up yet. See, it's 5:30 in the morning or something. But Lisa's already gone for work, and Eric's already gone to school, and Evan's asleep like a log. So I'm not bothering anybody. But I'm kind of excited for doing it by myself because I want to prove to myself that I can do it by myself. But I did say to her, normally, avoiding thunderstorms or rain isn't something I worry about. But with my confidence level where it was and not having anybody with me, it definitely will make me feel better if I don't have to chase, massive storms going up. So my big concern, it's so weird to say this, but my big concern is Highway 63, which is right outside of Rolla. After the sun has set tomorrow night, because of the snow, not all of the snow, it's tree lined, so not all of the road might be clear, and the black ice situation, and there's no shoulders. It's just like, there's shoulders, there's just no guardrails or anything before you head into the ditch. So it's that kind of stuff. I'm probably going to be a little bit more cautious driving down that road, let's put it that way. The speed limit is 65, but you'll just have to go around me. I'll wait till we get to that passing lane. But I don't really know if that's going to be the case. I'd like to leave early. Eden gets up early and the baby, they get up early, and I'm like, oh, if I leave at 4 o'clock, I'll be home around 5 o'clock. That's before the sun goes down. So, it's an 11 and a quarter hour trip, nonstop. But of course you have to stop. I usually pack my food and I eat on the road. I just stop for gas and bathroom breaks and to stretch and walk around. But, so if I leave, like I said, if I leave at like 4:30, I should be home before the sun goes down, which would be great. That'd be so great. Tomorrow will probably be the first day the baby wants to sleep in, and I'll be getting up at 4:30. So funny. But I think I've shared with you about me packing the car and stuff too. I don't know what you all want to see, so it's hard to just always vlog my whole life because you don't really know what everybody wants to see. When I come here on the road, it's not the same. I don't pack the same way I pack when I'm flying, obviously. And I have other things, like I have the Cricut now, and I have the sewing machine and like a bag of fabric, which I don't normally have. I have my cooler. Actually, I shouldn't say no. When I drive here, I usually do bring my sewing machine and some sort of fabric because they often have something for me to do. Um, but, yeah. Sure. The train of thought has left me at the platform. I'm standing at the station all by myself. Um, yeah, so I don't know if you want to see how I pack the cooler, I pack the car. When I'm driving by myself, I keep my like snack basket right next to me. I don't have that many snacks. My budget, the reason I wanted to leave Thursday is we get paid Wednesday, and then I was going to get all my travel food, but due to the weather, I don't really have much travel food anyway. So my snack basket's usually next to me. I do have some snacks that I saved from the way here. I have lunch meat and bread and make hard-boiled eggs. I have sodas left over from the trip here, bottled water, just stuff that I keep in the cooler that reminds me I have to bring in my ice bottles. I have some yogurts that I brought I'll bring back. I've got string cheese that I brought that I'll bring back. Like stuff like that I'm okay with. And I position the cooler so that I can actually never take my eyes off the road and open the cooler, and then I do by feel. It annoys Jimmy when I do that, when he knows that I do that. But first of all, I always make sure that I'm in a safe area. I don't like the middle of the traffic in Little Rock, Arkansas. I don't start digging out a string cheese. Let's just put it that way. But I'm also like I'm very careful with it. I make sure that I don't stop paying attention to what I'm doing. I took defensive driving when I was in New York when I used to work at AHRC, and the George Pitts, hi George, was the great teacher who lived in upstate New York and always referred to Long Island as downstate, and I didn't know that they did that. But he said 100% attention 100% of the time, 360 degrees around you. And he repeated it throughout the course and throughout the years, so you hear it a lot. But that's what I'm saying. I never stop paying attention to the road. But I can get stuff by feel. Like, I wrap my sandwiches in aluminum foil. My string cheese is just sticking out of the box, like that. I separate all my bottles, so I don't have to worry about trying to take a bottle out, or, you know what I mean? Does that make sense? The hard-boiled eggs are in a giant Ziploc bag, so it's easy for me to manipulate and get what I need and put it back and close. And same thing with the snacks. If you've ever eaten in the road, you know what I'm talking about. But it is not always the best. I got chewed up. I think a mosquito must have got me or something. I got like 3 giant bites there and then one on the back of my arm. And it woke me up in the middle of the night. Itchy. Ay, so itchy. Yeah. So stuff like that. Like, I hope... my elbow is so pointy. I hope that I... like, stuff like that doesn't irritate me when I'm driving. Was that weird to you guys? Like, I really hope that these don't itch me while I'm driving. I really hope that this doesn't happen. My nose doesn't run a lot when I'm driving. I'm so weird. Oh. Why do you guys love me so much? I don't know. Alright, well, I think that I'm going to wrap this vlog up for now, and I will probably vlog my goodbyes and everything, and that'll be for tomorrow. But I really, really thank you all for caring about my life or joining me on my day. And I missed talking to you the last couple of days, but I am happy to talk to you every day from now until whenever. All right, so as always, you take care, God bless, and we'll see you next time.